Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Disha Jain and I usually talk about fashion designing and my brand, that is Little. So today I'm gonna talk about fashion designing. If you have seen my previous videos, I have talked about fashion designing as a career and the business opportunities and etc. Like all the things related to it. So when I was going through the content, I realized that I haven't posted a video which guides you how to make your portfolio. So yes, as by the title you know that I'm gonna tell you 5 tips that will help you prepare your fashion designing portfolio, or maybe if you have already prepared, you can just counter check if it's worth it or not. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start with it. I'm not going to tell you the basic things that have to be there, like your design, sketches, thought process, like that's the basic thing. You obviously know that have to be there. So I'm going to tell you 5 things which people miss out on easily, and but like they play a very important role. So the first thing is mood boards. You need to have mood boards. The person who is hiring you, they need to look into your mind. They need to look into your thought process. Like you designed a garment, that is okay, like obviously you have learned that. So I am talking as an HR. Like I obviously know that if you have completed your graduation, you know how to design clothes, but I need to know the thought process behind it, like how much research you do. Do you take things like color schemes and inspiration and silhouettes and everything before making the garment, or you just make the garment and decide the mood boards afterwards or something like that. So mood boards play a very important role. That shows that you really put effort and time into your garment. So that's a positive trait that people are looking for. Then second is the muslin samples. Obviously you need not have like 4 or 5 samples in it, but you need to have at least one. It can be anything, like it depends on your genre. For example, if you work in women's wear, so you can put maybe skirt or shirt or anything. It's totally up to you, just to show the employer that after designing, you make a muslin sample or you make a practice garment before moving on to the final product. That is also a positive trait, because all the fashion designers or the big fashion houses work like that. They don't jump directly to the main garment, as the fabric is very expensive and they don't want to waste their money and time if the design doesn't work out. So they first make on a muslin garment. Like they teach you this in college also, but it's very good to add that in your portfolio, that you know how to make a muslin garment. So you can be a positive asset to the company who can help them with the samples as well and the final garment obviously. Moving on to the third thing is you need to add pictures of photo shoot. Like you have made a garment and then you style it and then you conduct a photo shoot. It need not be a professional photo shoot. You don't need to spend a lot of money on it. You can just ask a favor from any friend or maybe sister or anyone who can model for you, and you can just click pictures from your mobile phone. That's very easy, and just go to a garden, or maybe if you have a garden in your house. So like basic photo shoot is fine, but again the employer needs to know that you know how to present your garment. Making a garment and presenting it are very different things. A garment may not look very good on a table when it's made or when it's laid down, but when a model wears it and how you style it with accessories, or maybe just a proper basic photo shoot, it just changes the look of the garment, and the employer just is very impressed how the garment turned out. and again you'll be an asset to the company if they hire you, if they see this photo shoot pictures. Again, there need not be like a lot of pictures, maybe 5 or 6 photographs are more than enough. If you are in college and you definitely make garments, you can just conduct photo shoot of that garments also. That's not a issue like you have to make another garments for just for the portfolio. That's not a mandatory thing. Fourth thing is not too many, not too less. So the portfolio should not be very thick. Like I am talking about the hard copy. Obviously people now accept soft copies also, but there are a lot of fashion designers and a lot of fashion houses who still accepts hard copies, like hard copies of portfolio. So if you're giving them hard copy, please make sure that it's not very thick. Honestly, people don't have time and they don't have that interest to see all of your work, like 4 or 3 years work of college in one portfolio. And it should not be very less, like 5-6 pages. You can't express yourself in 5-6 pages if you're making a fashion designing portfolio. So I think you should have like minimum of 15 pages in your portfolio and maximum of 30 pages, not more than that. It can be like a little bit up and down, but not less and not more than that. The fifth thing is not very important, but it definitely leaves a mark on your employer's mind, because in a day they take like 6-7 interviews and it's just one thing that clicks and he hires only one person. So this is, I'm telling you from my experience, that if you're making a hard copy portfolio, the cover should be a little different so that the employer remembers he or she is the one with that portfolio. For example, normally portfolio files are of black color, and if you just decorate it and make it attractive, maybe just add a normal basic fabric to it or maybe a different color to it, and he'll remember you with that portfolio cover only. For example, if you just add a tie and dye fabric to it, like cover it with the tie and dye fabric, at the end of the day when the employer is just going through all the contenders who came for the interview that day, and if he liked your work, he'll remember you again with that, oh, that tie and dye portfolio one, he was good or she was good. So it just leaves an impression on it. Again, it's not mandatory, but it's just a tip and you can try this thing out. So now we come to the end of the video. If you are preparing for your portfolio, or if you have already prepared and if you have questions, you can just comment down below and I'll answer them. So thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Till then, bye bye.